Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Rockwood number BF157A47. This is a clear anodized aluminum offset handle push pull bar set. And this is what it looks like when it's going to arrive to you. This is a set of bars that is a push bar and a pull bar. And let's start with dissecting the part number. The BF stands for barrier free. The BF157 stands for a barrier free pull handle that has some specific dimensions. And we're going to go over that as soon as I carefully just extricate these pieces from each other. Careful not to or score any of the material. So let's start with the push bar, since that's at the beginning of the the pull handle, since that's at the beginning of the part number. BF157A. All of that conspires to mean the dimensional properties of the pull. Let's go over it. The A in the part number, I can tell you that means 9-inch center to center. Okay, so center to center of the bolts are 9-inch. That would be the first important thing if you're matching existing. Diameter of the bar, 1 inch. The clearance to the inside of the pull, 2.5 inch, and that's where the BF comes into play. Then obviously you're going to have a 3.5 inch total projection. If you would like to know the dimension from the outside end of the pull to the end of the handle itself, you're about in the 4-inch range, so obviously about 3.5 inch from the center line to out here. And in the part number is 628. That means a couple of things. It's made of aluminum and has a clear anodized finish. You can do on aluminum the 710 finish, which is a dark bronze. I'm looking at my list. 710 would be a dark bronze finish. If you want the same thing in dark bronze, 710. Change 628 to 710. You can do a 711, which is a black anodized. You can also do a 314 finish, which I believe is an extra dark bronze. Okay, 4 finishes on aluminum. You can also do these on stainless, and you can do them on architectural brass. Brass, architectural bronze material. Important to understand your base materials as it relates to the finish. This is aluminum, very typical and very common. So the BF157A, that covers all of this. Very typical and common to have an offset pull. The 47 in the part number is simply the push, as you see here, just the push. The 47 is going to be 1-inch diameter. And let's go over the rest of the dimensional properties. And then regarding the length, or the center to center, that's defined. There are no standard sizes, but there are common sizes. 33-inch, 31-inch, 29-inch. But you can have anything you want. 34-inch, 38-inch, 24-inch. So it has to be defined. And it's atypical to have something longer than 36-inch, and frankly, it's probably atypical to really have things longer than 33, because if you have an aluminum storefront door and you have 6-inch stiles, 3-inch over, 3-inch over, it could be 30-inch center to center for your push bar. You might want to account for the stops if you wanted to deduct a 1/2 inch total. But this client ordered 28-inch center to center. And that would be the dimension from the center here to the center here. So 28-inch, a very uncommon type of size for a client to have on a push bar, but nonetheless, it can be anything you like. And all you end up doing is indicating that in the comment field at the time of order, and that's how you will receive the material. You also have to select the mounting type. Now, this client needed a back-to-back set for a typical 1 3/4 thick aluminum storefront door. And a screw package like that's going to comprise of the following bolts, and let's go over it now. You can have, in this video is just showing you the typical back-to-back 3-bolt. You'll have common ends and free ends. You'll have you'll have one common end and then 2 free ends. The free ends will be where you're not mating it together. It's going to have a flathead stove bolt with a finish washer. Your common end is going to receive the cone head bolt that will thread in. Okay, you get the concept of how that works. You're then going to get this will fit over the cone head bolt. This is threaded to the exterior pull handle. This will be on the inside. And then the set screw, which is supplied, goes right in there. Okay, that's how that's going to work. Gives you a concealed sort of mount. There is a link below this video to a document called Mounting Drawings that will indeed allow you to review the different mounting types that are available there. And by far the Type 5, which is what we're discussing here, is going to be the and this is a Type 5, which I've just demonstrated to you. A Type 13 is common when you have glass doors. Surface concealed, not very common, but it might be common to have your free ends with a Type 12 bolt. Those pieces would be ordered separately. So you can see how the single bars work together via those through bolts or the concealed, and then you've got the common end down in the bottom part or about the middle of the document, a Type 5 or a Type 13. It would be a great idea for you to consider the Type 5 HD. It simply gives you a larger diameter bolt, which in my experience I can tell you is significantly more robust when it comes to the average use and abuse that a pull handle takes, or in a marginally abusive environment like a restaurant or a bar. I have lots of clients that are nightclub owners, and they always order more bolts when they've already owned the hardware, but new stuff they do will always be in an HD 5/16 versus a 1/4 20 or an XHD if possible, where it's 3/8. They'll always upgrade the diameter of the bolt. Okay. Reach out to us if you have need for assistance on getting help with this material. And finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Rockwood products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions on the Rockwood material, any part of what they do, please feel free to reach out to us. I'm partial to Rockwood, and it's because they do a good job. They do a really great job. The quality of the fit and finish, their technical support, prompt, reliable, predictable shipping lead times, it all is a confluence of my preferred trim and auxiliary hardware manufacturer. Thank you very much.